Donna Haynes.
You're Donna Haynes, a graduate of the Alleyne School. And tell us the journey. What was it like going to school at Alleyne School? Was that your school of choice? Was that your school of choice?
Yeah, I chose Alleyne because I actually had passed for St. Michael's, but I chose Alleyne because I liked the uniform.
Colorful.
So instead of going to St. Michael's, I went to Alleyne. The uniform was sweet. So I said, let me go to Alleyne instead.
Okay.
Right.
And how many years did you spend at Alleyne School?
I think 6 or 7. I had first farm right at the 5th farm.
Any regrets?
Yeah, I had stopped running. I was victorious during Alleyne School. Like 2-3 times I was one of the top athletes at Alleyne School. House captain, everything, netball, everything.
Okay, so you were an athlete. What was your main event?
Everything. The 1, the 2, the 4, the 8, high jump, and long jump. I think there's even 1 or 2 records that haven't been broken yet for 20 years.
Your name? Mm-hmm. You can send me looking. So who was the PE teacher at that time?
Miss Waterman, sweet lady. Miss Waterman was the PE teacher, and
from 1st right up to 5th.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who were some of the other teachers that you remember?
Mrs. Wade. They had 2 Wades. Miss Wade was the English 2 sisters. That was the English teacher, and I was in the choir with Mr. Fernand and Mrs. Leslie. And Mr. Can't remember. The geography teacher, I remember him well. And Miss Carol Boy, that was the I don't know if she went to Carmel out, but she was at St. Michael's.
St. Michael.
When I saw the school. Mm-hmm.
And out of all of those teachers,
I was her pet. She was my pet teacher.
Would it be fair to say then, therefore, that Miss Bourne was perhaps one of your most favored teachers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are some of the classmates?
Sylvia Derrick, Kim Derrick's sister, Linda Skeet.
Kim Derrick, right? Linda Skeet.
Sylvia, that was Linda Skeet.
Okay.
Chapman Greenwich, he was my best. He was supposed to be my best friend at Alleyne School.
You all were the same class, year level?
Yeah.
Okay,
but I stopped on 1, so then that's why it was in his year level. Then
he came in after you. Mm-hmm. So if you came in 1986, he came in
No, I live in 1986. Everything I went to
Wait, you left in 1986? Mm-hmm. Well, that makes it even... Wait,
I went in 69, something like that.
It wasn't even a thought.
I live in year of 86, the year that you leave, not the year that you come.
Oh, right, you left in 86, class of 86.
Right.
I got you. So Chapman also left that year?
Yeah, he was in my farm. And seven that I can remember.
Miss Harper Hall, Kathy Harper Hall was a teacher at the school at that time?
Her daughter used to teach me math.
Ah.
Her daughter. She was prevalent in sports though, and I used to run with an athlete, so she knew me well. But her daughter taught us at Alleyne School.
I see,
math
yes.
or science or something like that, yeah.
Marlene.
Mm-hmm.
Harper Hall.
But Kathy was, she was prevalent in sports, so she would know me well from running. Because I used to run for Alleyne School like, a lot. And into school sports and everything.
What were some of these other names of past classmates that you would have interacted with? And maybe you still maintain friendship?
Not friendship. Like, I remember Elizabeth Bowen was my friend. She works at the Ministry of Education. I can remember there's a loop. A fellow used to call, I can't remember, I called so much now last night that he is in, but I can't remember the name. Elizabeth Bowen, there's a loop.
So, Donna?
Sophia Mears, she was my best friend. She's a girl, she was my best friend at Alleyne School, Sophia Mears.
Where is she now? Is she still around? Are you?
I don't know, I see her on Facebook. And she's married, I was one of her boys, me at her wedding. She had lived with the surfing thing. The soup bowl, we used to go out there every single weekend and go surfing and everything with her and go church with her. Okay. So I spent all of my weekend and time nearby the soup bowl at some point.
Okay. So if you came in 1969...
That was 11 or 10 or something.
11. Mm-hmm. That means 1969, 1964, You were born in roughly 1958.
I don't know if it was 69. I born in 1968. So you know, then you pass for the secondary school at 10 or 11. It might be 17, no, it might be 80, but not 60 nothing.
Okay, but you were born in 1968.
Yeah. And I went to St. Stephen's School.
Which month is
March.
it? March.
23rd, and then I went to St. Stephen's School, and then I passed for Alleyne.
St. Stephen's. So you lived in the area of St. Stephen's?
Yeah, I live in Black Rock.
Right, Batsra. Okay. So that makes you how old now, Donna?
I'm 56.
56, okay. That's still a young age. So tell us, having graduated from Alleyne School, what was your journey like? What did you go on to do?
I want to be a policewoman, so I went to join the police force, and it was also halfway in defense force.
So you joined the police force,
yeah.
And then you became, that would be like a reserve?
A recruit. I wanted to be full-time.
Okay. So how long?
I did the test and everything already.
How long were you a police officer?
I didn't get through. I got pregnant, so then I had to stop.
Oh, but you were enrolled in the police service then?
No.
Okay.
I did the test, I did the exercise, I did the run, and I only had to do the interview with the commissioner. But then I got pregnant, so I didn't bother anymore. Because I was a baby.
Right. So that would have prevented you from entering the service because that would have been...
Okay. Single mom and baby, don't bother.
So you're
So then I went into food, and when I got pregnant, then I got her, then I could not go back into the police force or the defense force. I got into cooking, then I work at a restaurant. So then I worked with food from then till now, over 20 years. I worked in restaurants as a chef and cooking everything. Sell for myself and everything, like a little entrepreneur. I even had a small canteen.
Okay.
I work at hotels or everything.
I see.
So I was in food over 20 years. But my first love was I want to be a policewoman.
But that not having been achieved, you then went into food preparation.
Yeah, because I'm very good at that too.
And that is still an interest of yours. So you continued pretty much up until present.
Yeah.
Okay. And you owned your own restaurant?
At one time I had a canteen, yes, in the bandstand for the post office, yeah.
Is in Bridgetown? Okay.
From 2004 to 2008.
How was that?
I had leased it for 3 years. But then the gentleman wanted it back. It was doing so well, everybody was just jealous and He told me he wanted it back. Because a lease is a lease. I wanted to go over the lease, but he wanted it back after 3 years for some person that wanted the spot. The spot was doing well. It was doing well. So everybody just wanted the spot all of a sudden.
Right, and then he reclaimed that. And then what happened after that?
Yeah, I bought a grill and I was selling in Harbour Road, and sometimes would go to St. Lawrence and sell. But then I got a job at a hotel as a supervisor, which belongs to Hallow. I was Hallow supervisor at the Caribbean Hotel. And then he closed down after a year, and then I went to Ammon Hotel. Ammon Beach, right? So I worked at them but for 4 years till couples and everything take over, Sanders and everything. And then when it shut down, I went to be a supervisor of warrants. I have five jobs to choose from. After it closed down, I have 5 jobs. So then I took the one at Warren's gas station, supervisor at Warren's gas station.
And that was from which year?
From 2013, because Ammon Catherine closed down 2013. Right. So then I had that job. I take that job was about for a year or 2.
Right. And then after that, you went back into cooking?
Yeah, I got a job at Turtle Beach then. And I didn't really like Turtle Beach, so then I got a job as a manager of chicken barn.
Ah.
And that was in 2015. That was the last time I worked, 2015, for anyone. I was getting strenuous on my body as a diabetic.
Okay.
So then I came home to recover, because I was crashing out all the time.
So since 2015?
Yeah, 2000. And then when I came home, I just started doing a little something for myself, because I was self from home.
I was cooking?
It was like baking sweet bread. I can do so much things. So I would just do things like sell baking sweet bread. I could make sugar cake. Anything I thought I would just make and sell, jam, whatever.
That was a market.
Yeah.
That was 2015
and up.
And
so then, and caring for myself home too, like doing the juices and juicing and doing healthy stuff to care for myself as diabetic catch by myself. I started posting on Instagram and everything, and people started to see these stuff and started asking me, and that became a business too. So that's where I only have products now.
I see.
I was showing people how to, get back healthy, exercising and everything.
Health products in relation to food preparation. Healthy foods are beyond food.
Yeah. No. It's like juices, the detox, supplements, vitamins, all that sort of thing. I showed them.
Okay.
So that's way it was into now before this thing happened. Show the table there.
And these are the products here.
Some of the products.
Most I make myself some like contractor stuff I will buy myself, because this is for people that have pain in the feet, and the doctors always recommending the people that working or sitting down, working hard. And they're really good for pain. I wear them also.
That's Shilajit.
There's a special something for
Which one? This one?
It is very, very special.
Which is this?
It comes from the mountain, Himalayan mountains. Very, very high antioxidants.
And these ones here.
So these is like oils and tinctures that she would make up here. Blood cleansing, black seed oil, but other stuff they are bottled out. Yeah. So like total cleanse, full body cleanses and tinctures, anything like that.
Sure.
Supplements, creams, soaps, hair care products, everything. Organic stuff. Hair care products, creams, lotion, everything.
Made by you?
Made by, every single thing.
Okay.
Some I will buy and sell. The vitamins you will buy and sell. Like vitamin E and this, vitamin C and this, other thing you will buy and sell.
Right.
But.
So you're still active in sales of these items?
Not since this thing happened. I can't be active since December. No, I can't be active. Like a security thing. So I was active up to December, but then I had this stroke and this brain tumor, so no, I can't do nothing really. I just tell her something, somebody wants something, I would tell her and she would sell it.
Okay.
But I can't be active right now. It's too much.
You made
so I have to pass on the torch to her.
Yeah. Succession planning. So this, when you said to her, this would be your daughter you're referring to?
Yeah, my daughter.
How many children have them?
Only one.
One. Danica. That's right. Danica. Okay. Danica.
It's American name, so it's Danica, a guy from her godmother, but Belgium was said Dan. But it's actually the because it's pronounced in America.
And what does Danica mean?
It means again. I don't morning star. I look it up already. I think it's morning star.
Nice. You said, I listened to you just now, and you said since this thing happened.
Since the brain tumor and the stroke. That's what I mean with this thing.
And
brain tumor and stroke.
This occurred when exactly did you experience that episode?
In December.
December 2024?
December 2024. First time. No signs, nothing. Just got up from bed in the morning time. I just crashed out. And when I went to the hospital, they did the CAT scan and told me that they have a brain tumor. Had no sign, no sickness, not even a cold I would catch.
So the tumor, it was a tumor first and then your stroke?
No, as long as you have a tumor, you will get a stroke. A tumor can give you anything. The tumor was there, probably growing all the time. But then I had a stroke in the sleep caused by the tumor. Because the tumor is caused all types of stuff.
And you were clueless that this was happening.
Exactly.
So life changed for you in that moment, suddenly.
Yeah, of course.
And you only discovered what was happening when you sought medical attention.
Yeah. They did the CAT scan and told me I thought I just follow normal. But I did the CAT scan and said it's a brain tumor. No signs, no symptoms, nothing. The only thing was diabetic, but I didn't expect a brain tumor.
Up until that point in time, you were living a pretty much active,
healthy life.
Working life.
Working, making my stuff.
Supporting yourself. And then this occurred. How has life changed for you?
It has changed a lot because I'm not accustomed to this. My left hand, my left side is dead. I can't really use my left hand, which I'm not accustomed to because I love cooking, I love making. I can't make my stuff anymore. I can't cook.
Which is your left hand, left side?
Yeah, anytime you have a stroke, the tumor is on the right, so it will affect everything on the left. If it was on the left, it will affect the right. So my whole left hand is dead.
Okay.
The opposite.
So left side. So that means the tumor was, you said, on the right side?
On the right, yeah. So it's pressing on, so it will affect everything on the left. That's what the surgeon said. That's the normal thing.
So you are unable to use your hand?
I'm unable to use my left hand. I'm unable to use my left foot to walk properly.
Right.
So I actually can't do anything. Just have to ask people to do everything for me. Every single thing. Bathe me, feed me, cook, everything. Use the phone, everything.
I said because you are, if it's left side, you're right-handed. Right, so you can't use, because you're not trained to use your left hand. Okay.
But it's about strength. It's about strength and the deadness of it. Not really trained. It just don't have no strength to do anything.
Yeah. What has been happening since that? You were hospitalized for some time as a result?
3 weeks I spent in the hospital, yeah.
Okay.
In December. I was only discharged December the 13th. Yeah, I spent 2-3 weeks in the hospital. The same time they put me in the ward. And I was out there from admission to, I had about 5 CAT scans. They give me CAT scans, everything, to check everything. They did a biopsy. I sent it to the sent it away for them to see what it really was when it came back. They saw what it was, if it's this is malignant or benign or cancerous. So then I did.
You said it's cancerous?
Yeah, when it came with it is cancerous. So they did another test, and they sent it to Florida to see what they can do, because it has grown so big that they don't know what to do. They're not sure what to do now. They was going to operate, but they're not sure what to do because it has expanded a lot in a month. So they say it's called it aggressive. It's very, very aggressive. It's growing too fast for them. So they're waiting for the another test to come back now from Florida to see what they can do. Or what they could contact, another surgeon that know more in the States or whatever, to see if we can go and get it done outside.
Right. So from then till now, in terms of treatment, what does that mean? It is a wait and see? Yeah,
it's a wait and see, because the tests have to be done in the States.
Okay. That would require you having to travel?
After the tests come back and they still don't know what to do, if they could get it done, I will have to travel to get it done. Okay. I have to wait till the test come back and the second test come back. Because the surgeon just wasn't sure at all. If she said if she operated, it might still be the same way. Like, she said she don't want to take that risk. She's only going to take the risk if she knows it could be successful.
Okay, I understand. So how are you managing in between this period?
I have help from my daughter. My daughter does everything for me. My little sister helps. My big sister helps. I also have a nurse. I had to get a nurse because my daughter have to work. She have to go back to work and everything. I had to get a nurse because I can't stay by myself. I get seizures. I also get seizures from so I can't ever stay by myself.
So someone is pretty much always with you.
We try, but the nurse is so expensive. The nurse is so expensive that we can't pay the nurse for every day. But when we get the money, we will pay her and she will stay with me, but not every day. And my sister works, so she come on her off days.
Okay.
So I have some. And my daughter had to take some time home from work because by whatever she have to go back. So that's why they do the fundraising will come in handy to get someone to stay with you all the time. Because the seizures are horrible. And they get them anytime. They just come anytime, sometimes 4 or 5 a day.
And you've experienced these seizures before, have you?
Never before. I was never sick before.
No, I mean, you've had seizures as a result?
In the hospital, yes.
But since you've come out, you've not had any seizures?
No, I have. Just so you have every day, something all through the day.
Okay.
In the night.
Okay.
Well, this is all new for me, so honestly it has been very hard, especially seeing my mom, you know, being very strong, very independent woman, doing things for herself, not have to rely on me and other people, can't do anything. So to watch that and to see, you know, the stages that she's going through, it has really been hard. Sad moments too, hearing the results from the doctors as well really hit me hard, because at the end of the day, as you have mentioned and she have mentioned, I'm her only child. It has always been my mom and me, you know. So to think about losing my mom now, it is very hard. It's scary for me, you know. But I don't want to think like that. But apart from that, it has been challenging, but I have been still making it through.
I can't take over too much.
We're going to be finishing.
You want to pause?
Let me know if you need to pause, right?
You could pause now.
This is an example of the experience.
Yeah, so it's like seizure-like movements, like tremors, because of where the tumor is sitting on the frontal lobe. So it will cause that sometimes. I guess if she's too stressed or anxious, you know, catching an anxious attack or anything, it will come on.
Is it painful? When the seizures?
Not all the time. It feels strange, but the pain is when the joint hurt my head. It don't be painful like down here, but it just feel like tight on my chest, tight. But the jerking will hurt my head here. Cause quite often it has stitches and everything.
Yeah. How long would it last from your experience, Benny?
Sometimes it can go on for minutes, for a long time.
And then it gets worse.
I would have to like massage her hand or try to soothe her or anything to try to, you know, calm the mind, calm the body down. Sometimes it can get really like a lot, like too much to handle, you know. And for me, I'm not a nurse, so like I'm not learning everything myself too. So trying to like understand what is going on sometimes can be frustrating, because you're there like, what can I do? What should I do? Like, what to do? You know. So it can be like that sometimes, but then it will stop. She hasn't had them like that for the past few days, trying to decrease, you know, keep the stress levels down, trying to keep her calm, you know, trying to keep her laughing and happy and relaxed, and that does work to keep everything at a minimum. Yeah.
What was life like before this experience with mom? You are, I understand, you're self-employed, you're a professional in your own right. Tell us about life before and how it has changed. How have you adapted your schedule to cater to the needs of your mom?
Okay, well, I'm self-employed, but I also work outside. So I'm self-employed when I have my off days or a period where I may be home. Life have just been, I would say it was cool. It was busy. Work, you know, home, work, home. She would be working, doing her stuff. Like, she's very creative. I guess I get that from her too. She would go to sleep, wake up with an idea, and start making it, like, you know, different products or something, or some different new combination, or she sees something, she want to try it. So that's what it was for her. She was always on the go, getting up, making stuff, cooking. As she said, she loved to cook. Just doing things around the house because she works from home. And then, like, if I'm here, I'll be, you know, sometimes I will help her, sometimes I'll be doing my own thing. But it was pretty okay, it was pretty normal. But when everything happened, I had to be with her in the hospital and everything, so I was hardly at work. I had to take time home from work and going back to work at the ending of December. It was so hard trying to find a nurse because, you know, these things, home care is very expensive. So having to be away from work, you know, your finances will take a hit. So then trying to find a nurse, things weren't working out. It was hard. It was frustrating for both of us, you know, because I may be at work and then sometimes I have to leave her home. At that time, she could have moved around by herself, but then things started to, you know, decrease and everything. So being at work and leaving her home by herself, sometimes that's anxiety moments, you know, checking in between services and trying to figure out if she's okay. And yeah, so it went from cool to, you know, anxious and stressful and hard, and trying to figure out what's the next move, how to make things better, figuring out
thinking about resigning everything.
Yeah, and you have to manage your own mental health.
Right, and I am trying to do that too, because, you know, taking care of mom, you tend to take care, but then you forget about yourself. And I think that's what I was doing. I started to forget about myself, you know, so I started to feel a little off in the body and things. So now I'm trying to put the balance, you know, so I can get back. Get back there. Because of the results that we have received from the doctor, when we found out that, you know, the tumor have grown quickly in a matter of weeks, and they labeled it a stage 4 from a stage 2, that caused the left side to go back extremely weak, where she would need assistance in walking. So as I said, I mentioned before, she was able to walk a little bit on her own, but slowly. But now she definitely needs assistance because she cannot move around on her own. The left hand still isn't moving. So she decided then we have to, you know, try to get a wheelchair. We mentioned it to Hazian, because she is also helping us with certain stuff. She put it up on the Alleyne alumni, and she said there was a very overwhelming response concerning the wheelchair, and Patrick donated the wheelchair to us, and he brought it last night, and we were very, very grateful for that, because it will help her. You know, it can move around in the house, but when we have to go like doctor visits or clinic visits or anything, it will be easier than just trying to walk or having to wait really long for an orderly at the hospital. We will have our own that would take her around. Right. So it was important to get it. No.
Okay. Well, Donna is really one of us, and our motto is for others, not self. And because it's a large community, whenever we see someone from among us in need, we try to rally and see how best we can support. That test still needs to be done.
It is done.
It has been completed.
Yeah, but it's not a here test. It's a test that has to be sent back to Tampa, Florida.
And that's been paid for.
Yeah.
And completed. Are there any short-term needs that you have that perhaps you may need assistance with, or mom may benefit from a further assistance?
I would say mostly it would be for the nurse, the home care. That is very expensive, and me being in and out of work right now, it could be, and then she not being able to work, you know, so it could be a little stress. So help with that would be good. The same transportation to get around, that would be good as well. And any little thing, I guess, like home needs, like her personal needs. We had persons, you know, buying like the Pampers, wipes, you know, toiletries, different things like that. We also had people who helped with groceries or anything like that.
Okay.
For when I, I'm out to all,
Yes. Yeah.
that would be good to have help in that area because she loves fruits. So basically like produce, like a lot of fruits, vegetables, ground pigeons, or anything.
And these wouldn't impact her condition.
No.
No. Okay.
It's only if you do too much because she's also diabetic.
Okay.
Right. So you still have to watch what she's eating and how much she's intaking. But those are the things that she has to eat rather than fast foods and greasy foods because the tumor, with the tumor and the diabetes, you still have to eat health conscious.
Yeah. And pretty much whatever assistance persons are able to give, they can reach out to you.
Yeah.
For the community.
Everything is greatly appreciated.
What keeps you smiling, Danica? Through this all, caring for yourself, caring for mom, what keeps you smiling?
I would say God, and knowing that, once I trust, and my close friends as well too, because I am really grateful that I have.
You have a support system of friends.
Yeah, I have a small group, very small, but I am grateful that they call and we check in on each other, and they uplift me and remind me of certain things. D, don't let this get to you. You remember the power that you have within you. Speak to the atmosphere. I have a godmother. I have a pastor friend who came and prayed for mom as well. My godmother, she's praying and fasting, so it's like a good spirit team that I have that keeps me, uplifted, and know that despite this happened to my mom, we still trust that everything can turn around and be better. So I try to stay positive and grateful despite of the situation.
And from your observation, what keeps mom smiling?
I would say probably me and like anyone that's here, because I try to keep her laughing. I try to keep her uplifted and everything. So crack little jokes. We will watch some pictures, and she will remember some stuff that has her laughing. So anything like that, because not laughing and just studying that can be stressful, and I believe it's the stress because she was under so much stress, and I believe that's what made the tumor grow so quickly. So is to remove that stress and to remove anything that may be on her mind.
What are the lessons that you have taken away from this whole experience? If you were to reflect, is there something that hits home hard to you?
Yeah, I would say one, health, because we go about our daily lives and we just live life and we eat what we want to eat and we enjoy, and we do our thing, and we hardly go to the doctor and we check up. So I would say healthcare checkups. If you're feeling any slight little thing, don't just brush it off, go and get it checked. And also a big thing for me is to stay positive, to stay happy, to let go, to forgive yourself and to forgive others, and to let go, because when you hold on to that resentment and that hatred and everything that is going on, the anger, it builds sickness within the body. So for me, it's really looking at certain things and not holding on to them, but letting them go and just enjoying life and taking things as they, as they come, wearing people at the ending of your sleeve, not really holding anything to your heart, so that you can get sick and, pull down and all that.
Thanks so much for sharing that. And as I listen to you, what comes out to me is each of us, is but one crisis away from what we normally would experience. One event, one health episode away from a crisis. And one doesn't have to be sick for any long time. Life can change in a split
in a matter of seconds.
And I think that is what jumps out. I am talking to you now. Yeah. I don't know what will happen in the next minute.
Yeah.
And it just emphasizes the point that we need to support each other however we can, because everybody's story is not the same.
Right.
And it is simply a situation of today is me and tomorrow is you.
Yeah.
And that comes out for me strongly, and one split second can upset the apple cart.
Exactly, because we were very cool and then everything started going downhill. So as you say, you could be walking down the road and something fall off a tree and hit you alongside your head, and next thing you know,
life change.
You're incapacitated, and you understand? So yeah, you never know what can happen in a split second. So just live every day, grateful and happy and just love people.
Thanks so much for this opportunity, sharing with us, you and your mom, what this experience has been like. I trust that from this, members of our community will be reminded of who Donna is. Some of her classmates, there's Donna, okay. It's what we do in the Alleyne School alumni. For others not self, at least not CB, so thanks.